you wanna come round now? Say around 5:30. Stay until the morning, then I carry on and live my hollow life. Did you really take my soul? Came and then you left a hole. Shot me in the late night, bleeding out in plain sight, running with the heart you stole. You got your desires, always starting fires. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep, I'm hiding Michael Myers. Building an empire, you were rising higher. Standing tall, but you will fall, cause we all hear the choir. Beautiful love, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul. Fuck. Why you have to be like that? Trying to stab me in the back. Now I'm bleeding slowly. Pray to God I'm holy. Bury me still intact. Baby, don't make a noise. Murdering brings you joy. I've been waiting for you, ready to destroy you. Sipping on a cold liqueur. You got your desires, always starting fires. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. I'm hiding Michael Myers. Building an empire, you were rising higher. Standing tall, but you will fall, cause we all hear the choir. Beautiful love, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry,
she wants to devour my soul. Fuck. Hell yeah! Let's get it! What's up, everybody? Listen to this.
You pray that this light will carry on. I'll stay until you leave me drowning. I've slayed a couple demons in my day. You don't know I can't be slayed. Oh no. Beautiful lies, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul. Fuck.
Welcome, everybody, to Buzzing About Crime. Give me 2 minutes because my cat needs to go outside. Hold on. Sorry. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Golly. I am so sorry. The cat got in and it was up on the stove and knocking Cups over. So, how is everybody? Welcome, welcome to Buzzing About Crime. What happened today in the neighborhood, guys? What happened? All my little worker bees are here. Beagle Mom is in the house. Hey, Beagle. James D., my resident cook. How are you, James? And what did you cook? Hey, Shauna. I hope everyone's doing wonderful tonight, especially you, Shauna. Especially you. Hey, Magenta Ray. Welcome in. I know. Don't you just love? I saw what you said about the images. There's Tiffany. I've got some people I'm going to add to the stage, guys. There's my girl, Tiffany. Welcome, Tiffany.
Hey, I am so sorry
It's
that it
okay.
wouldn't let me come in last time. Oh my gosh, I've had just such a rough day today, but it's so much better
Oh,
now.
I'm so glad you're here, and I hope it gets better. I
It
hope you have
already
a great night. So
is.
let me say hey to the chat real quick, and then we'll get started. Thunder,
Hello, everybody.
welcome Tiffany, everybody, to the show. Oh, James cooked ribeye, baked potato
Oh,
chip salad, green fried tomatoes. Oh my
Chad,
god!
uh,
Oh, Cherokee
listen,
girl. I
my mouth is watering. Okay, I had Little Caesar pizza.
know.
You want to trade?
I haven't eaten yet, so James, that sounds really good. Grammy
Oh my
cat,
god. Hey,
Grammy
Cherokee girl. You know, my best friend is native, and every time I see your name and your picture, you remind me of her. You're
cat.
just so beautiful, Cherokee girl.
She is very beautiful. I've seen her. We talk, and she's in I hope I don't give her away, but she's in North Carolina, and
Oh,
she's got a thick native accent. Yes, it's beautiful, and she
oh,
is so beautiful and lovely. Magenta Ray is here. She loves my AI pics that my husband makes
oh.
of drones. Let me
Hey,
see if I
Fly
can
girl.
put a let me see how I can put you. Okay, there you go. Big. Fly Girl is in the house. Okay, you went to the doctor today. Have to go see a couple of other surgeons. Okay. Well, we need to talk, Cherokee Girl. That way I know what's going on so we can pray, okay?
Yeah,
Please, please let me know. Grammy Cat.
and
Big
trust
Lair
me,
has
when she
bad
prays,
skill.
oh, you feel it when she prays. Like, I'm
Kiwi.
serious. I felt like you were praying for me last night, were you?
I pray for people just all the time. Seriously. People will just I'll be honest about what I do. Sometimes I'll just go through like my call list or like my text.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pick people to text. Like God, I don't know. I just pick people to text. And it'll be the day that they need to hear it.
Well,
It's
about
not
7 o'clock, I felt like something was watching me. 7 o'clock my time, I'm like, oh, Honeybees is praying for my ass. Something's going on. I can
I
feel it.
was,
People think
I
I'm
was
crazy,
thinking,
but
I was thinking about you though, because I wanted you to come on live last night. So
mm, well, I knew it was something.
Angel is in the house. Kiwi. Hey, Kiwi, all the way from the wait, where are you from? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I forgot. Oh, it'll come to me. I'm high. Just forgive me. Angel is in the house. Angel, my buddy. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here?
Shauna, dang, you guys are filling it up tonight. Dang, y'all.
Oh, hey, Dawn, my sweetheart. Thank you. I need to play this.
I
Let
love
me
Dawn.
find. Let me find my. Here it is. Here it is.
Where the honeybees at? Where my bees at?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I received a Cash App earlier, so I just
Oh,
wanted to play that for the person
Whoop,
who
whoop.
sent it to me. Whoop whoop. Everybody's in the house. Welcome, welcome.
Buenas, buenas tardes,
Angel,
ladies.
welcome to the panel.
How you doing,
How are
Miss V?
you?
Miss V, how you doing?
No way. Is that Vic?
Angel? That's Angel.
Oh, he sounds like Vic.
No,
Oh no,
Vic has a
my little
deeper
raspy
voice.
voice.
I'm so sorry, but I was about to be shocked. Like, what? You know? But hi, Angel.
How you doing?
Angel of mine.
I
When
like
I
it. I
first
like it
saw
already.
you, I already knew there was
Uh,
something inside of you.
Oh, you make me
Sorry.
blush up here.
oh no, that's okay. Don't ever say sorry, girl. Beagle Mom says,
Never
honeybees, do
say
your
sorry.
mischievous cats have anything to do with the duct tape on your wish list? Okay, I'm finally going to tell the true reason, Beagle Mom, about the duct tape. So I had a really, really good friend. Her name was Gina Maxey, and she was a
Oh.
sub of mine, and she recently passed away. But every time she would send me a package, she would almost use a whole thing of duct tape on the packages to where that even when Miss G sent me a package, she sent me a roll of duct tape to send to Gina Maxey, which I did.
Wow.
So that
That's
is why
hilarious.
I put duct tape on my wish list and someone actually bought it. And so guess what? Anytime I send out gifts, which I do on a regular basis, um, I use the green duct tape that Ricky bought off my Amazon wish list. So thank you
I
to Ricky.
love that. I love that. And honeybees, if you ever want to give me anything, you want to know what I want?
You want some jam?
Yes. Just a tiny little sampler, okay? Just tiny. Just
There ain't nothing but jam and trouble. Haven't you learned that yet? Of
how'd you
course.
know?
Of course, I will send you some jam. Yeah, we'll talk offline and I'll find out what you like. What
Okay,
I've
yeah.
got what I've got in my pantry because I've got plenty of jam that I can send. It's just,
I would, and I'll give you moolah, like
oh no, girl, I ain't
girl, at
tripping
least for
about that.
shipping.
Well,
That's just
we'll talk
heavy.
about it. Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
talk about it.
Okay, baby. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Oh, I'm gonna
Uh,
have to. I get some jam myself, honey peas. Hold on.
Yes.
turn up your mic, Angel. I can barely hear you.
All right, let me. Yeah,
Yeah, turn it up
yeah.
some. So because me and Tiffany are loud, baby. You got to get up in there with us.
Hey, Grammy Cat. Hey,
Grant,
Rooster.
I love Red Rooster is in the
Woo, woo,
house.
woo. And James D. James D, I'm sorry for blocking you on my other
Mhm.
channel, but I'll be on my Makeup with Madness channel now, so you're not blocked on any of them. That was him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna say what the name was, but
Yeah.
just in case, but I just wanted to
Tomcat
apologize.
is in the house. Tomcat says he has spare ribs. Man, that sounds good.
Ugh.
That
Atlanta
sounds really
girl.
good. Sounds real good.
Atlantic girl is here. She calls
Beagle
me her
Mom.
sunshine.
Beagle Mom, you would have
Yes.
Atlanta
loved
girl.
Nina. She was such a kind soul.
Mhm.
And, she just, even with me, I mean, she didn't like me for the last bit, that I was on YouTube, but she was always so kind and just generous person and just such a real person, like I know all of us are real, but you know how people are on
Yeah.
social media sometimes, and she was just real, and I just loved that about her. And she did
Yeah.
cling to honeybees when honeybees first came in, the chosen one, because she's honeybees.
Mhm.
You've never, I don't mean this rudely, but you've never really been in this our part of the community. You just kind of
No.
brushed,
No.
yeah. I don't
I've
mean
been
that
on the
offensively,
outskirts.
but
No, no, and I don't take it offensively. I've been on the fringes, you know,
yeah,
the fringes of society. I'm the fringes of CWC.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Which is a good thing because
yeah,
it's you're positive. You're a good and I'm not saying that there's not good positive, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah.
Um,
I
and
got
Gina, I think clung to that because you gave something different. You gave something inspiring, like
you.
you
Mhm.
weren't in the community, but you were close enough to it where those of us who needed that, we could be there. And I think you gave her a little bit more hope for humanity because there for a little
Yeah,
bit, it was rough in that community. It was rough, man.
yeah. She ended up leaving and coming over and just being with me. And we were best friends, man. That was my girl.
I
Let me welcome
remember when you guys first met.
birthday.
Excuse me, sorry.
Bama Bell is here.
Hey.
Bama, Shauna. I'm going through real quick. Oh,
Oh, Bama.
Cherokee
Viva
Sorry.
Mama.
girl. Happy birthday, my sweet bee. Love you. Thank you, Cherokee girl, for that $20 super chat. Let's
Happy
play.
Where the honeybees at? Where my bees at?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Sorry, but now I'm gonna be singing that shit all day.
Cherokee girl says, I use duct tape for everything. I do too, girl.
Me
Hey,
too, but I can't say why I use mine.
Ah.
watch out now. G is in the house. Let me take a toke for G. Cheers, G. Take a toke on me, baby.
Smoke,
Yummy,
Is my
smoke.
mic
yummy.
is my mic better? No?
No, it
Oh
isn't. It
man.
actually
It's
sounds
worse.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me change it back.
okay. Okay.
Uh,
Chandra's in the house. I'm trying to welcome in everybody and see what they're saying real quick. Like, Fly Girl. Hey, Fly. Doo Brown is in town. Doo Brown. I wish you could have known Gina too, Beagle Mom. She was such a beautiful, beautiful spirit.
yeah, she's still here
Um,
with us. I feel it.
I feel her. She's all around me. All of her plants that she sent me are blooming and growing so crazy.
And that's
It,
amazing.
I mean, it just when I look at them and I see them every day, and so it makes me happy. Marie M is here. Marie M is in the house. CWC, Grammy Cat, and that's a good question. It's not an ignorant question. It's a good question. CWC stands for Chosen One, and his name was spelled WON Community, Chosen One Community. Um, yeah, and that's when I first came onto YouTube. I didn't know I was in the Chosen One community. I didn't know it was a community. I just knew it was a channel that I watched, and you
Yeah.
know, yeah, we miss our sweet, sweet Gina. She was a huge part. When I go back and I listen to my old lives and I see her in the live chatting, uh, it just, my heart just, mm, I just
Yeah.
miss her.
I'm
Anna,
sorry,
hello,
baby.
Anna. How are you? Hope you're doing well and hanging in there. Angel is on panel. He's the dude in Philly. Who's Detroit? Who's the dude? Okay, who's the dude in Detroit? Who are you talking about?
Detroit Fetty.
Is that Detroit Fetty? He's the dude in Detroit, right? She says.
There's two. There's Detroit Street Tales. That's secular. And then there's, which I think his name's Terry. And then there's Detroit Fetty, which is
Huh.
he's an active user, and he lives in
Yeah.
the streets of Detroit and just tells the truth about shit. Actually, I like him, to be quite honest. He's very
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Haven't seen him in a long time, actually.
Yeah, I'm worried about him.
Yeah, everybody. So is KFC. I know she's really close to him.
Yeah. Bama! How you doing?
Oh, okay. Yes, Tom Reed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't read that right, so I was thinking something else. Yes, Tom Reed. Um, has anyone heard from Pat? No, we heard from her last night. Uh, um, Dawn. She said that she got a place. I think his group is Chosen One Girls. No,
Yeah.
is that isn't that Nitty?
No, Nitty did that to copy off of him. Like that is what they
Oh,
call the girl. What he calls the girls is chosen one girls, and that's
oh,
why
okay,
Nitty named his page that to like talk about him and all the shit.
okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I don't. I never got into watching him, or I never got into watching any of those. I went straight from Tom Reed to Morals Over Money into the Kensington. I didn't stay in CWC, and that's really, I believe God was protecting me.
Amen.
I do.
Amen. And
Mhm.
and Indie Mom too, because Indie
Mhm.
Mom was right smack dab in the middle of the community,
Middle.
and
Yes.
right when you came along, she started moving more with
Mhm.
you, and that probably helped her a lot because that shit stressed her out, man. Me and Indie Mom were best friends, like we spoke
Yeah. That's yeah.
hours daily, like, and it bothered her, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you guys found each other because I think that it helps you both to have each other. I think I was a little jealous at first, but then I don't
Nothing
know.
nothing to be jealous of, because look,
I know.
for me, each of my friends are different aspects in my life.
Yeah, amen to that,
You
girl.
brings you bring something different to me than what Indie Mom brings to me,
Yeah,
and what Vic brings to me, or Beagle Mom, or Dawn, or you know what I'm saying? Anybody that
yeah,
everyone's gonna bring different aspects. So I could be friends with many people.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
And
right.
that's the beauty of life,
Mhm.
is that you can have more than one friend. And for me, I don't like to do that the jealousy thing. Yes, I call her my sis,
Yeah,
because we have been through something very traumatic
yeah,
together, and she understands that.
yeah,
And and we have been through things in the last three. This is the third summer I've known her. One day we're gonna meet, girl. One day, me and her are talking about it.
I know
I
that's
told
right.
her, I said, one day you're gonna wake up and I'm gonna be knocking on your door, girlfriend, because I know where you live and I know how to drive to get there.
Yeah. And to Chandra, I didn't mean that like I was hatefully jealous,
No,
just
no, no.
like
Yeah,
in a funful, like that's my friend, like just a funny,
right.
funful, like I don't know how to say it now, like
I
how to say the word,
understand.
but
I understand what you're.
yeah,
What?
like a funny, like I'm jealous now. Like it was just
Right.
funny, and I would tell her that here and there, and I'd be like, I'm
Yeah.
jealous. I was just kidding, but I'm happy for them because they have a different, just like Honeybees just said, they needed someone like each other. And when you love somebody, whether
Yeah.
it's a relationship, like a friendship, or a significant other, a child, and you have that unconditional love for them, you want them to be happy. You want them to find them connections. You want them. So that's
Yeah.
what you mean. Like it's the best.
Yeah.
And I know you mean that, For
Mhm.
me, it was just a funny thing. Like, you know, because you can't talk to people all day,
No,
So if you talk
right,
to
right.
one person for a couple hours, you ain't talking to me for a couple hours, type of
Yeah,
thing. So I would just mess with her like, oh, you talked to her today, didn't you? Like, and we would joke, but she knew I loved Melissa and I love her too, you know, and
Yeah.
they got a bond that's unbreakable. And I love that for
And
them.
I have that with others though
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm a very loyal person. When you become
Yes,
my
you
friend,
are.
I'm a loyal person. I can be loyal to a fault even, and that's okay because that's just in my DNA.
Yes, it is.
You
I
know, it's
love that
just
about you though. And you're not loyal, like you're not dangerously loyal. Like,
no,
you remember how I used to be where I would go along with certain things and certain
right.
people, and just because I wanted to be loyal. You don't do that. You're
No, I
like,
don't do that.
no, and you might not, well, not might, you definitely don't call your friends out on social media, no.
No,
But you
no.
are going to set that shit straight. You're not going to go
Yes.
along with something just for the hell of it, you know?
Right. Right. I'm not gonna sit and talk about it for a week, but I'm gonna address it and leave it behind and let it go, and that's just
Yeah,
what it is. That's just how I
exactly.
am. I've always been like that.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I love that about you. Since I've known you, you've always been like that. You were always like that as a kid too, like growing up.
yes, yes,
That's awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome.
I would
And
rather
yeah,
tell on myself than tell on a friend.
yeah. Amen, you know. And Chandra, she said, I trust you guys. You guys are special to me individually also. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I love you, Chandra. Chandra is my girl. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. When I say that, because each person is my person. Fly
Yeah.
girl is my girl. James is my guy. Cherokee is my girl. You know, and I have different relationships with each and every one of them, whether
Yeah.
it's through email, Instagram, text, you know, whatever it is. We have a community here. Um, is where is Angel? I sent him the link. Let me drop this link.
Okay.
Is maybe he's trying having a hard time coming up. Um, okay. But what was I saying? What was I saying?
Just your different friendships with everybody and how you have a different, like, you know, you, Angel
Yeah.
was the last person you said, you know, that everyone's your girl and guy. Like you have
Yeah.
different, you
Yeah,
know, and you're just
and
a loyal person.
yeah, even, you know, friendships don't happen overnight.
No.
Acquaintances, you have many acquaintances in this life, but you'll have few friends. My mama always taught me that.
Yeah.
You know, and she and that was something that always stuck in my head is that you're going to meet and come across so many people in your life, and it's up to you what you show those people.
Yeah.
What lasting impression do you leave in someone's memory when you have been in contact with them? Is how I approach things,
Yeah.
and sometimes people don't like it that I am harsh or that I'm, you know, humorous with my bullshit. And I really don't, you know me, I don't give a fuck. I just don't.
I'm sorry that I laughed, but that was so cute. You were like, I don't give a fuck.
I say it like Cat Williams, and you know what? My husband just got through texting me, and he took a picture of the Superdome, and he said that's where Cat Williams is going to be in March, and he said we going, baby.
That's so funny.
I love Cat Williams. I love Cat Williams. Now, let me tell you. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. Who Honeybees is my no half-ass twin. My daddy used to tell me, and me and Chandra have talked about this. Don't half-ass do anything. If you're going to do something, do it right.
Yep.
Now, if you think you going into it and you just going to do a half-ass job, don't fucking do it. If
Mm-hmm.
you going into it, and this is how I lead in my you know friendship life and everything. You know, I'm a all in type of person, or I'm all out. You
I love
fucking
that.
if you fuck with me, the best way to know is that I will not talk to you. I will
Yep.
just shut down. I won't say nothing. I won't come online and talk about it. I'm very private. All that shit to me is unnecessary.
Yeah,
Unnecessary to be done on social media platform. This platform for me is something totally different than what other people use their platform for.
exactly. You use yours for positivity.
Right. I get called
Mhm.
evil, but that's okay.
You're not
Satan,
evil.
Satan likes to call evil evil. He knows. He should know, right?
Yep.
But I'm not evil.
No, you're
You
not.
back, bud?
Let's see now. Does it sound
Yeah,
better?
that sounds better.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you just got to
Just
talk up. You just got to.
okay. Yes,
There you
Frank.
go. There you
Melody,
go.
melody. Okay.
Doo-doo town.
So what's up with
Yeah,
that, baby?
relationships take time on both sides. You're exactly right. Exactly right. Uh-oh, Grammy Cat sent a $10 happy birthday Eve, Queen.
That's right.
Woo.
Where the honeybees at? Where my bees at?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
You're a pal and a confidant.
I love
Birthday
your
Eve.
voice, girl.
I love it. Thank you, Grammy. You're so sweet. I just love you. Honeybees, 100% facts, love. I'd rather say the truth and facts, regardless of what someone may feel, and I mean it in the best, kindest way. And we'll hear each person's perspective always. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
You know, I just, that's how I am. Honeybees Dawn says, I'm honest and caring. I'll take so much and then I'm done. I don't do fake friends. Exactly.
Amen to
No,
that.
I just, either you like me or you don't. I'm not going to change who I am to fit your MO of me, your resume of me. It doesn't matter. I'm me. God made me unique and in his own image. You can't copy me. You see what I'm saying? I can't copy
Facts.
Tiffany. I can't copy Angel. We
Yep.
are all our unique being and we should be comfortable in our skin.
Yes, we
Yep.
should.
Regardless of what color, race, creed, and I'm so tired of hearing that shit
Mm-hmm.
about the whoever, whatever is fighting. I don't know, and I really at this point in my life, it's not a huge issue, and it's not going to stop me from being friends with somebody.
Right.
That has
I
nothing to
think
do
I
with
know what you're talking about. I'm not
you
going to say
do.
it because I don't want to
It's
bring it up,
okay.
but
It's okay because she thinks that I don't know what she thinks. I really don't care, but I assume she thinks that, she bothers me,
eh,
but she doesn't bother me.
you don't
Uh,
realize you are very unbothered.
very, very matter of fact, I laugh and she says, "That's because I'm funny, honey bees." No, bitch, you're not funny. You're fucking psychotic.
Yeah. Well, she
Yes,
says it
I
like
called you
that. Yeah. She
psychotic.
says,
And if you want to call that harassment, okay, thin skin,
does it?
get you a
Does it?
little bit of thick skin on your ass, girlfriend, if you want to
Right.
talk your shit.
Mhm.
Now,
So crazy.
anyway,
Eh,
Atlanta girl says, I can't stand a fake friend. I know that's right, girl. Don't be fake, just be real.
I think good
Exactly.
friends should never sugarcoat. Always, even if you're not gonna like what you're gonna hear about yourself, but if you got,
Exactly. Just,
if you're gonna, if you do it from the heart and it's to help that person
yeah.
be a better friend, yeah, you tell them the truth about themselves. Yeah,
Yeah. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear.
exactly.
Amen
There
to
you
that.
go.
Like I told my son one time, I'm your mother. I'm not here as your friend. When he was younger, this is what I told him. I'm not here as your friend. You're going to have many friends in your life, but I'm your mother. I don't care how you feel. I'm looking at what you need. I'm taking care of your needs. And he didn't understand that. And that's something that at 35 he's still learning today.
Yeah.
You can't make people get it. They have to get it in their own time.
Yeah, that's a great topic. I don't think
Mhm.
in my opinion, you don't your kids are not supposed to be your friends. You gotta draw the lines.
Yeah, there should be a
If
line drawn in the sand, but this woman here has brought up my child several times, and I've never even
What?
ever uh, talked about her.
She brings up your kid?
Yeah, she did last night.
Wow, man.
yeah, she's a piece of work. Piece of work.
Fucking
That's
wow.
thank you, Lana girl. Anybody that stoops to that level, well, let me not get into it because I get kind of heated when people do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
I got to remind myself this is YouTube. It's YouTube, but that's the lowest you can go is to talk about somebody's children and family
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can't come at Honeybees straight on. That's what it is. She can't take
Mhm.
Honeybees on, so she got to go low blow. Yeah.
Low blow. Low blow. Yeah. Miss G, my girl, is in this house tonight, rocking it out.
Miss G!
Love me some Miss G now. Been missing you, girl. I love you. Okay, Fly Girl wants to know who SG is. SG, Fly Girl, is her name is, and this is out, I'm not scared to tell you who she is. Um, Survivor Girl 2019. Survivor Girl 2019, and they call her SG, and she's been talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is,
So we might have another person on our hands other than Mr. Drones.
yeah.
If she wants to play, we can
Yeah.
play.
Well, there's talking, and then there's what that lady's doing. You know what I mean? That's not talking. That's hating.
Right. She
At its worst.
hates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I could turn your mic up on my end. Maybe it's me.
If not, let me see. Let me see. How about now? No? Any difference? Let me see. Let me see.
Okay. Talk again.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. There you go. I turned you up. Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Um.
Yeah, Fly Girl. Remember we had talked about her a while back. Um uh and yeah, they're saying they can't hear you. So I just want to make sure they can, Angel.
Who, me? Still? They can't hear
Yeah.
me?
They probably can now cuz I can hear you now.
Okay.
There's some hateful humans in this world, Chandra said. It's a sad truth, but hey, gives us all some entertainment, I guess. Shit. Well, she's definitely entertaining.
Well, it's
If
honeybees.
that's what you call entertainment.
I've seen the worst people come at honeybees, and she withstood this test. And I just don't see honeybees folding. I just don't. She's tough as nails. So
Yeah, I won't fold, baby. No. Big motherfucker is in the house. He said that chick needs to take some meds and a shower, maybe an exorcism. Hey, hey, I didn't say it. My chat did.
honeybees. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna light up the computer because I'm using it
Okay.
anyway. And just drop the link this time. Just drop it if you don't mind
Okay.
dropping the link.
That's what,
I'll do
yeah,
that.
that'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just
All
come
right.
back in. I'll drop the link.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, she went hard on Rebecca last night. And see, that's one of the reasons Well, that is the main reason that I went over there the other night, is to let her know that there was a lie started, a lie, okay,
Yeah.
that Rebecca, my mod, sent Sharon V a members only live or some shit from Swiss. And that's not true. And then SG started leading with it, talking about it. So I went in to let her know that's not the fucking truth. You need to get it straight,
Right.
you know? And she says, well, that's what Sharon says. Well, I don't give a fuck what Sharon says. Sharon's lying. You can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth, you
Yeah.
know? So then she started coming at me. Oh, let me read what's going on in the chat. Big motherfucker. SG's a miserable hag. Yes, she is. I can't believe people still watch SG. Yes, they do. SG SG popped up on Swiss's panel, Rebecca said. Huh.
What?
What? What happened? Welcome in, Rebecca, my girlfriend. I went in last night because I can't stand what she was saying about you, honeybees. I know, sweetheart. You know, I ain't tripping on that. You can go where you want and say what you want. Okay, there's Angel. Let me drop the link. She was running her mouth about me. What's up, Eddie? All things serious. There's the link. All things serious and Angel, if you want to come up. Tomorrow, I'm just letting everybody know I'm having a huge birthday bash at 8 o'clock. Starting at 8 o'clock, a huge Honeybees Welcome to the Hive birthday bash. I'm turning 51. We're going to do this shit.
That's
What's
so
up, Eddie?
crazy.
What's up, Eddie?
What is going on?
Not much, Eddie. What you doing?
So when was your birthday?
Tomorrow is my birthday. I turn 51 tomorrow.
Damn it. I wish I could have sang happy birthday to you.
Well, tomorrow tomorrow I'm having open panel and I'm having a birthday bash, so everybody can come and join me.
Yes, that's tomorrow, Eddie. What's going on, Eddie?
Yes.
What's going on, Angel?
All right, my brother.
Tiffany is up on the
another
panel.
mother.
Tiffany, this is Eddie. Eddie, this is Tiffany.
How you doing, Tiffany?
Good. How are you?
Eddie has a channel called All Things Serious. And his link is probably already dropped in the chat. If not, please do that, guys, for me. And yeah, he's got a great channel about mental health.
I will definitely follow you, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
I even let people come up on panel too. Honeybees has been up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angel's been up there.
Yeah.
Real good channel for sure. I mean, peaceful place. You're not gonna find much drama there for sure. It's really nice.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's like a lot like my chat, isn't it, Eddie? We just don't have trolls. I don't deal with that.
Oh, if they come in,
yeah,
they get a tongue lashing from me.
Yeah, they gone. I ain't messing with it. Fly Girl says I lurk in the bushes. I do that a lot of times too because I'm busy cooking or something like that. Yeah. So, but yeah. Now Tiffany has a lot of history, Angel, with SG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
she likes to call me a towel head, you know.
Yeah.
I'm the
I listened to her for the first time today, and she sounds bitter. She's like one of those bitter people that
yeah.
Okay, kind of likes to want to dump their issues or their problems onto people.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on in her life that she sounds that she has to actually talk about people's kids and stuff like that. That's cringy to me. It's really cringy.
Yeah, that's so cringe. So cringe.
Yes, it is. So cringe.
Yeah.
And on that note, real quick, honeybees, I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
I gotta drop down for a second. I got a
Yeah,
call
go
coming
ahead,
in.
baby. Yeah.
I'll be back up.
All right. Yeah, that's so cringe to me. Like, let me just say this. I know that I've known stuff about, and heard about her for a long time,
Yeah.
and I've always stayed out of it. You know me, Tiffany. I've never talked about her or nothing. Um, always, whatever. She's on her lane. She's in her lane. I'll stay in my lane.
Yeah.
But when she started all this other shit, she blames it on Izzy, and I don't even know who the fuck Izzy is. Okay,
Izzy's a good person. I like her.
I mean, I don't know who Izzy is.
I've heard of
Seriously,
it.
all I know that Izzy came into my chat and told me, "Hey, SG's over there talking about your son right now," and I was on a live chat, so I couldn't go over there. And then she privated it, so there was no way for me to go and listen and prove it, right? And so now she says she never did it. She never did it. But people tell me, 4 or 5 people have told me, people I trust, that she did it.
Well,
So,
I'll tell you this, okay? And I'm
mhm,
I'm telling you the truth, honeybees. Um, Izzy is not a liar. Izzy usually has proof. Like she usually, I can guarantee you, like if you went to her page and was like, "Hey, did you get any of that on screen recording?" Or I can guarantee you she's got something. And if she don't right
oh
now,
yeah,
she can get it. Like she's a very honest. She's an older lady. She's not that
mhm,
that matters, but I'm just saying she's
right.
calm. She's she don't really do a whole lot of the drama shit. She just her and
Hey,
SG
Karen. Yeah,
she likes to prove SG wrong, like when they were saying that I'm about was a what
right,
to kids.
right,
She was one of the ones who went and proved that he wasn't on any list. His name wasn't on there, the name that we know of him anyways, like. And
right.
even people she doesn't like with me, not that she doesn't like me, but we just don't know each other well. She
Mhm,
always proves things like when Sharon or SG is talking about my kids or my husband or my religion or stuff like that. She's always defending those type of things on every side, and that's what I
right,
like about her. Because you know how most people, what side they're on. You get what
right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right. But she
Yeah.
takes from both sides. See that I
Yep.
like it too.
And
I
I
like
think
to
you'd
take
like
it
her
out
a
and
lot.
talk like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
think you'd
look.
really like her a lot. I'll send you her link.
I didn't even feel that it was malicious on her part. I
No,
knew it was the truth when she said it because
good.
I know SG. I've watched her for 3 years.
Right. Yeah. She's very, and I'm sorry. The only reason she's doing this to you is because you were on panel with me.
I
And
know, and
I'm
Angel. Am I
sorry,
not used to
honeybees.
that? Am I not
Yeah,
used to that, Angel?
of course. And one
Yeah,
thing that is that's what she's mad at, and she has to talk about somebody. That's petty as hell. You
yeah.
know,
It's
Right.
so petty.
you, you can't go around putting that type of energy and not coming back to you at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Amen to
um,
that.
uh, yeah. And listen, I think Honeybee's been through a lot more than what she has to say. So you know what I mean. So
Hmm.
but still, it's still
I've got
annoying.
drugged through the mud for being
Mhm.
Quick Vic's friend over in
Yeah.
another community. I've been restreamed. I've been put
Yeah.
on, if I have my face put on all kinds of images,
Yeah.
um, all kinds of stuff that nobody even knows about because I don't talk about it
Hmm.
until now. And her shit doesn't bother me. She could sit there and cuss me and call me evil and a fake Christian, and she can call me whatever she wants to, but she don't have to stand before God for me. She
That's
needs to
right.
stand before.
Amen.
She's gonna have to stand before God for her.
Amen.
God ain't gonna ask her. Tell me what you think about honeybees and so and so. He's gonna ask
Yep.
her about her and what
Yeah.
she said and what she did. And
Yeah.
she's the one that has brought my child up. She's the one that brought this up. I've never ever said anything about her child and never will and never would.
Amen to that. Me too.
She can go low all she wants to, but I will never, never step to her level.
Yep. Me either, girl. Me either.
So, and she can, even tonight, she's probably, whatever's going on, whatever, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's words on the
You
internet.
kill me when
Right?
you do that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's for honey, but you can't give a fuck. You gotta be like.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, that's what it is.
ignoring it sometimes gets under the skin. Even not saying, not even clapping
Mhm.
back sometimes annoys people.
Mhm.
So you gotta, you
Well,
gotta deal
sometimes
with it.
you know, there's times when things need to be said, and there's times when you shut your mouth. And at
Exactly.
51, I have a pretty good head on my shoulders about that. Sometimes I do stick my foot in my mouth, and that's okay. Because everybody makes mistakes. I'm not
Yeah.
fallible. I'm not I'm not perfect. I'm very fallible. I can mess up, and I do mess up. I'm not perfect. If she wants to talk about my parenting, go ahead, talk about my parenting. You have no clue. You have
Yeah.
no clue what I went through.
Yep.
And you have all these questions. Well, guess what? They're never going to get answered
Yeah.
because I'm not going to answer them for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't
Right.
feel like I need to have a conversation with her back and forth.
Right.
You don't answer to her, honey. You don't answer to her. You don't answer
Exactly.
to her. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. I don't really. I respect my subscribers. I'm really appreciative. But when
Mhm.
somebody goes too far, like that girl's doing, that lady's doing, or
Mhm.
whatever, I just kind of shut down because it's gonna bring out the
Mhm.
worst of me. So I'd rather just stay shut and
Yeah.
let it be. Sometimes I do clap back. I mean,
Mhm.
occasionally, but I try
Yeah.
not to engage in that type of behavior.
Yeah. Well, Bama Bell is in the chat, and she's the mother of Gracie, the one that I was telling you about today, Angel.
Hmm.
And being going back and forth to St. Jude and everything.
God
And
bless.
she's one of the ones that she goes after, just has harassed and bullied this woman to the point of, I mean, it's unbelievable. And of course, she's over there saying, uh, there's no proof of that and all this. Well, there's plenty of proof out there. I've heard it. I've
Oh
heard you.
yeah.
I mean,
I
there's
got some.
plenty of proof
I've
I
that she
sense,
actually
talks
got some
about.
proof.
yeah, I sense some jealousy. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah,
I did listen to her for a good 15, 20 minutes, and and then that time I sensed a lot of resentment, a lot of bitterness, like I said earlier.
yeah. And like Bama just said, even if you do try to answer her questions, she twists it and she doesn't uh what did Bama say? She doesn't listen. So it's pointless. And that's the thing. She takes what you say and she'll twist it. She'll make up all kinds of shit. And it's
Yep.
her
Mhm.
truth. She
Yeah,
makes it her truth.
yeah,
And that's messed up. That's
Yeah,
messed up.
Red Rooster's right. There's a lot of cycles out there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Making money and getting sons by lying, slander, lies, and hate. And look, and that and she's it, man.
It's
I
pathetic.
mean, I've heard her drag some people through the mud, man. And I'm just sitting there thinking, damn. I mean, I mean, she is, whew,
No filter, huh?
no, honey, there's no filter.
No couth.
I mean, I don't know how to describe her sometimes, except that
A piece of shit. I'll do it.
she's a bitter,
Piece of shit.
mean,
Piece
Tiffany,
of shit.
why? What keeps
and
you? What
and
keeps
she
you?
needs to get laid or
Yeah, That helps. That helps. That kind of
That's,
You
helps.
know,
yes, yes.
I mean that helps everybody.
Well, it doesn't help the ones that are not getting none.
Well,
That's
that's
the
true,
problem.
Angel. That's
Yeah,
true. I mean, but, you know, if you gotta rub that shit out, rub it out. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Well, people always ask me why I'm so happy. Right, there you go. I get laid off.
Well,
That's all it is.
right. I've been with my husband 30 years. Why not be happy, right? And Tiffany, y'all been together a long time too. You've been in a long marriage too.
I've been with my husband for 10 years. So,
Okay.
Oh wow,
Okay. Well, that's
keep it
something to
going.
be celebrated and talked about right there. For her
hell
to
yeah.
threaten to contact CPS on me is evil.
Yeah.
Also threatened to contact St. Jude. Yes, this is true. She threatened to
That,
Wow,
contact
what?
CPS on Bama
wow.
and she threatened to call St. Jude.
That's incredible. That's just I don't know. I don't know what the word. I can't even form the words to
Yeah.
describe people that
I
do that
mean,
type of stuff. I just
and she expects someone to put you know, what's up IRU Honda mommy's in the house. She
Honda mama.
expects someone to put a camera in Gracie's face and take pictures and video her. Like, first of all, let's just talk about teenagers in general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? My 15-year-old or your 15-year-old in these days, if you walk up to them and you want to start recording them, what are they going to say to you?
Get out of my face.
Get out of
Thank
my face.
you.
Yes, yeah. You
Thank you.
got it.
What are you? Well, they'll be like, "What are you doing? I don't want to be on that. Shut it
Mm-hmm.
off. Shut it off." Okay. Well, you know what? Gracie is a regular 15-year-old beautiful young woman who has cancer and she doesn't want the fucking camera up in her face. She
That's the
don't
last thing
want
she
to be
wants
on
to.
camera.
Yeah,
That's the last thing she wants.
yeah.
No one has anything to prove here. No one,
Be-
bitch.
Because somebody on YouTube doesn't want to get the fuck out. I'm sorry to
Get
curse, but
the
it just is.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
As she's, please send our pictures into St. Jude like you threatened. You will look like the biggest fool. Exactly. Call St. Jude. That's what I said. Call
Well, what
St.
is
Jude
she?
and see what
But
happens.
but let's look at that. Let's look at that right there. What is
Yeah,
she going to do
yeah.
by doing that? What is she? What's the Saint Jude going to
What
do?
does she accomplish?
They're gonna throw it in the trash. They're gonna be like, we don't
Yeah,
deal with this type of bullshit. She
yeah.
can send 100,000 pictures. It's not gonna make a difference.
Hmm.
God bless that girl, and I hope she heals or
Yes.
whatever. That's what you should be
Yes.
doing.
God bless her.
Praying for that girl. Yeah.
I will never force Gracie in front of a camera, right, Bama Bell? And you shouldn't. I mean, look. Even as outgoing as my Paul was, there is no way in hell him going through chemo, I would have been shoving a camera in his face. No, no, ma'am, wasn't happening. You know, those times were private.
Crazy. Hey, honeybees, I gotta jump down for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, babe.
Or I'll just mute it. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up, Eddie?
Eddie.
I am back again.
Hey,
He's
Eddie,
back. He's back.
I actually, you know what? I'll text you. I was going to ask you about Smitty, but I'll text you later on.
Yeah, text me. I'll fill you in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karma is a bitch, Grammy Cat. And, you know, the sad thing about some people like this is that they don't look at it as karma. You know, I told her that I would pray for her, and I meant that, Angel.
Yeah.
You know, I never ever play with God. If I tell you I'm going to pray for you, then I mean that in the sincerest of manner, because I don't play with God. I don't go to God and ask God to hurt people. I don't go to God and pray that whatever this or that happens. I'm not like that. That is totally evil.
Yep.
When I
Hey,
said I would pray for her, though, she says, I don't pray to the same God you do. And I said, you know, I felt like saying, you know what? You're right. You don't. You don't.
growing
Because
up,
my God is good.
yeah,
And the way she's talking is not good. Not
yeah.
good.
Nope.
And I'm going to protect Bama Bell. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect the people in my community, in my chat. That's just the way it's going to be. Period.
Honeybees will speak up for you. That's one thing. She does not say shut.
Ratty little me is here following Eddie.
Yeah, she's following me.
Ratty. Honey Bun is here. I'm glad you don't, Honey Bun. Nope, you won't know. I came to say hello to my honeybees. Stephanie Dawson is here. Stephanie Dawson. So our friend had a live today, guys. Well, I call him friend, but he's not my friend. I don't know why.
Before you say, I like what Shauna's right. I think Shauna wrote, "Narcissists have no filter. They're evil to the bone." I agree.
Yeah, Shauna. Yes, Shauna. Say my name. Say my name.
And you know what? Growing up, my grandmother used to tell me, you know what? You got to pray for your enemies. And I never understood that. Now that I'm older, I get it. I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I would pray for her, and she was like, "No, don't pray for me."
Even if you just said positive vibes, their direction.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I want no harm done to her.
Healing energy.
In her mind, she does, because I said, if she wants to support drones, then go ahead. Be a Chomo lover. That's what I said. And she got upset about that I called her a Chomo lover. I didn't call her a Chomo lover. I said, if you want to follow drones, go ahead and be a Chomo lover. If you follow him. Yeah. Got it? That's what I meant. But she takes everything and twists it. And now, because I'm friends with Tiffany, and Tiffany has she's married to a Palestinian, and she has different religious aspects going on in her life, then I'm not supposed to be friends with her or have her on my panel, or that because I do, that therefore I'm not a Christian and I don't believe in God and I hate Jews. This is her narrative.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a God-fearing woman.
And then she starts questioning, my thing, Paul having cancer and this and that. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there laughing the whole time, thinking this lady just doesn't have a clue. But yet, she's talking like she knows me, but she has no fucking clue.
Yeah, she sounds cuckoo for cuckoo.
You know what, Miss Bees?
Oh, see, Amy, my bitch, is in the house. What's up, girl? You want to come on panel? Let me know. I'll drop the link. You can add to this beautiful lady. Yes, Mr. Eddie.
What I was going to say, because I talk about mental health all the time.
Right.
You're feeding the energy.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it's not healthy for you mentally too sometimes.
Yeah, see, for me, Eddie, I know my boundaries. Mm-hmm. I know where I can go, and I know how to.
We were just talking about this, Honeybee. We were just talking about it like an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. I know how to move. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Thank you, though, for checking me. Checking me. Mentally, because I'm in contact with my therapist. I have a therapist.
Yep.
I'm on medicine. I don't make any qualms about that. Everybody knows that. And I share who I am. But this is not going to get me down. There's nothing you can say about me, about being fat, about the way I raised my children, anything, nothing that it doesn't bother me. You think it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. So just keep whatever you do, just whatever you do your thing, girl.
Talk about karma, right?
Yeah, I have a song that I play called Karma. It's a really, really good song.
Well, I used to. I'm gonna be blunt real quick. I used to make fun of fat people until I became fat.
There you go. There you go. Well, she said something about I don't like skinny bitches or some shit like that. I started laughing. What the hell are you talking about? I don't like
Uh,
skinny bitches.
I
Oh
spun
my
the scale and
god.
said Aaron.
That's so petty. I mean, come up with something good. Shit.
Uh, you got to be able to make fun of yourself.
For real.
See that's how I am though,
Yeah.
Eddie. You know.
If you can't make fun of yourself,
Yeah.
then you're gonna just let.
Well, and she
Absolutely.
can't. This woman obviously can't make fun of herself. She gets so bent out of shape for someone, like me who is friends with Tiffany and she has a different religion. Now my whole life she's restreaming me and different shit.
Well, she's full. I guess she's full of herself. If you can't, and I was talking about that on my panel the other day. Vic always roasts me. That's why I love Vic because he's
Uh-huh.
and he roasts the things that I do say, and you got to make fun of yourself. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Uh,
That's right.
it's healthy.
That's right.
You can't take
That's
yourself
right.
too
It
serious.
is. I mean, to me, I come on here, I have fun, and ain't nothing gonna blow me down. No,
No,
no.
no,
You
you
got to keep
gotta
on
keep on
moving.
moving.
That's how I feel about it, man. I am high on life. I'm happy. Yes, I've been through hell and back. Yes. Someone said over there her whole family died. Yes, I've been through a lot. But don't feel sympathy or pity for me. See the vibrant happiness in me. I came from laying in the bed.
Mhm.
I want to show people that you can get up and keep on moving even after the loss of your mother and your father and your brother and your son and your grandchild. I want to show people that.
And you are showing people that.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
girl.
God bless you, girl.
Sorry, I had to add that. But you are
Thank
showing
you,
people
girl.
that, honeybees. You are
And that's
showing
what
people.
it's about. Yeah.
See, not only are you showing people that, but you are showing people how to be humble and how to
Mm,
be kind and how to
mm,
be generous and compassionate and how to be a good person and still
yeah.
be a good person even though you lost your son. You need to give
Right.
yourself more credit, honeybees, because
Yeah.
you are a fabulous woman. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry,
Careful,
but
Um,
I
don't
had
be
careful,
to
sorry.
jump
Con.
in there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
teach you not to say sorry every time you say sorry, sorry.
Stop
I'm
saying sorry,
sorry.
you sorry ass. That
Now,
reminds
damn
me
it.
of the Home Alone 2. The Home Alone 2 movie.
Darcy is here. Hey, honey, you want to come up on panel? The link is there. I will drop the link again. I'm
Did you
welcoming
hear my
you.
news?
No, I didn't. The
Really?
PR? No, I thought the PR?
No. The baby.
What are you talking about?
I'm having a baby.
You're gonna have a baby?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Oh,
pregnant?
that's great.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
And
No.
she's giddy. No, you're not
I'm not
happy.
happy.
Oh,
Fuck
oh.
no.
That's why my mouth is standing wide open. If you could see me right now, my mouth is like, what the fuck did she just say?
And I
Can I?
just found out that my first grandbaby is going to be a girl.
Oh my gosh. How long?
Grandbaby.
You
Hold
got
on.
Yeah.
a grandbaby
You
coming
sound so,
and you're pregnant?
and she sounds so young.
I'm
You're
35.
Oh,
yes, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Tiffany.
You're still a baby.
What are you congratulations.
Congrats,
Well, I
congrats.
have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so tomorrow to make
Okay.
sure because their little ultrasound machine thing in the rinky dink Detroit office over here
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't working, so they only could do the because of the methadone and stuff I'm on, they have to do it. Like every time I go to my regular primary care, that's what they do. They make sure and whatever.
Yeah.
Girl, I was like, what? My husband was like, oh my God, this no good. Holy shit. What the fuck? Fuck out of this.
How
Hey,
did
fuck out
how
of this.
how did that happen? How did that
Hey,
happen?
girl.
What the
Marcy
fuck?
Darcy. He said, "What the fuck?"
Fuck out of this. Hey, fuck out of this.
Fuck out of this.
Out of
Oh
this.
my god.
I'm like, Mohammed, I didn't kick your dog. You remember how we used to do that with the telemarketers when they call? You kicked my dog. You kicked my dog. Oh my God.
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Thank you, baby. I thought you was going to call me today. You forgot about me, huh?
No, I'm just look. I
Mhm.
just finished cook. Like I don't even have my phone. My son has my phone.
Uh-huh.
I
You hear
got
her
home.
tripping on her words? No, I'm just kidding.
I finished cooking, and I'm just chilling right now. There's other stuff going on, but I'm just so excited to share your news, babe. I'm not even worried about anything else right now. But I'm
Oh, I
just
love
happy
you.
for you. Okay.
Thank you. I love you.
Sorry, my boys are loud.
Oh, that's
Don't
okay.
Yeah.
imagine all of our boys together in the room. Holy
Oh
vagina.
Lord, girl. Especially when Tiffany, different floors, so they don't know what a phone is. They'll be like, "What do you want?" They're like, one upstairs, one downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard me on the phone. I was like, "Hi."
I know, but you know what? I do that too, though. Sometimes I'll be like, "Hey," like I have to like scream downstairs because I'm just like my son takes over the phone. Once the little
Yeah.
ones they take over. So like right now I'm on my computer.
My kids used to do that, but now I'm like, that's my phone. You'll die. No. Tish today, she cracked me up. She did it like a voice thing. The woman could barely talk. She's like, I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. I'm like, girl, you better shut up. Like, you're sick as
Yeah,
heck,
we get busy. We get busy.
Well, because we don't really talk outside of YouTube,
Right,
like me and you
right.
don't. So, like, I don't just
Yeah,
have your number to call you up. So, and
yeah,
I haven't had Tisha's in a long time because of my new phone and whatever.
yeah.
So it was,
That's true.
yeah, like, so it's like on the social media app, like a FaceTime message type of thing. So it was just funny because I kept trying to get a hold of her on the different apps because I don't have her number. So it was funny when she was like, "Tiffany." I'm like, shut up, go back to bed. We'll
Yeah,
talk another
she
day.
is so sick. She can't even talk. I think she said she had like 70% of like oxygen. I don't know how that works because I'm not in the medical field, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's so bad. She can't
Yeah,
talk.
that's not
She's
good.
been sick. She went to the hospital. Remember, you were asking me,
Yes.
if like she was okay because she lived at the hospital, and I
Mhm.
contacted her, and the poor girl couldn't even talk. And I told her, "You just get some rest. That's all that matters. You don't worry about
Mhm.
nothing. You go get some rest. That's what matters."
Okay, let
Yeah.
me take a few moments to introduce everybody
Okay.
to Honey Bun and everybody that's coming into the chat that doesn't. How do I get it in the layout that it has the names for everybody?
It should be right to your.
She's got to get rid of the thing that she's got pinned.
Well, yeah, get rid of that first, and then
There you
And you
go.
don't
There
have
we
to show
go.
my name.
it's too. There you go. There you got it.
That's
There you go.
fine. That's fine, like it is.
Are
Okay,
you
so
sure?
we've got
Because it has my
Tiffany.
PayPal stuff. I'm sorry. Do you want me to change
Yeah,
it?
yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Tiffany's in the middle. We've got Angel Newfound Life on the right, top right. We've got Marcy Darcy on the bottom left, and we've got Eddie from All Things Serious on the bottom right. He's the one with the lovely, very white, deep voice.
Yeah.
Hello,
Well,
guys. Hello.
how you
So
doing, Marcy?
that is
Well,
everyone
Eddie.
on the panel.
Yeah.
Better
Eddie
watch out.
promised he's gonna read
Sorry,
you.
go ahead.
He's gonna read me a bedtime story. Right,
Energy
Eddie?
radio.
Oh, my
Any
word,
mom is in
Angel.
the house. There's my sis. Any
I was
mama's
talking about you
here.
earlier. It was bad too, girl. I was talking all kinds of shit about you. I'm just kidding.
When
Babe,
Marcy,
we're
Tiffany,
on a whole new leaf now.
she said, "What the fuck?" Tiffany is pregnant, and she said, "Congratulations!" Clapping her hands.
Yeah.
There you go, honey bun. Thank you, honey bun.
Hello,
when
Carrie Ann. Sorry, for some reason I can't join the chat on the comments, so I'm just saying hi now because I can't.
Okay,
I can't.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to go on the another window to say hi to people in the chat.
I hate when you have to do that. You gotta like, have 3 devices, and
when
I'm matter
when
of fact,
Marcy
I'm
came
gonna
in,
come up on my phone,
yep.
and then let me do that. Switch over
Well,
real quick.
honeybees, I thought you already had 13 phones and 17 tablets and 700 laptops.
Dude, I'm telling
according
you.
according to drones, yes, I have 30 different accounts. I'm satanic.
Satanic.
Are you
Satanic,
serious?
satanic,
So are we
satanic.
a cult now?
Yes, I'm. Everyone over here is
Listen,
evil.
we're
Everyone
the
is
new.
evil.
Listen,
Yes.
instead of being called Hamas, we're going to be called tamales, bitch. That's what we are. The Hamas tamales.
And I'm the only Neanderthal here.
Okay, I'll
I'm
be
the
right back.
heathen. I'm the heathen.
When
I'm
Darcy came in and she said, I just finished cooking. Can somebody help clean my dishes? I was like, yeah, I'll be over in just my apron.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
Oh my God, here I
Lord.
am.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second.
that's so funny.
Yeah, I just
Eddie,
somebody
Eddie, you don't have you're not married or anything, right, Eddie?
Come on,
I'm in
mister.
the process of divorcing a
Okay.
crazy individual.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
I got my
Wanda.
first court date July 25th.
Oh,
Now
I'm
my
okay.
so
question
sorry.
is what happens if they don't show up?
You still
Then you
get
get
your
granted.
divorce.
You get
Oh,
granted the divorce.
You get granted your divorce.
I hope they don't show up.
Yeah. If they don't show up, you get granted the divorce. And that's that. They
And if
give
they
you the
show up, you got to
paperwork.
go. If they
It
show
was
up, you got to go through
yeah.
mediation and
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
oh,
about that.
It wasn't like that before. Before, if you don't show, they postpone it, and you went years married because the other side wouldn't. I mean, that's what I remember though. I've never gotten divorced, so I've
I've
always been.
never. I got divorced, but he didn't show up, Eddie. So
And they granted to you
granted
anyway.
by
Yeah.
default.
Okay.
Granted by
Yeah.
default.
By default. Yeah.
Well, I
mhm.
will say this, okay? If you have if you were in a
She fell off. Where'd
Oh
she go?
no, she must have hit something.
I opened my camera, I scared her off.
Uh
I
oh.
would turn on my camera, but man, they would say, Grizzly,
I'm
turn the
back. What?
camera off.
Where did Tiffany go?
She fell off.
She accidentally fell off. I'm watching for her though to come. There she is.
Okay.
There she is.
Do people go through such bad relationships
Okay.
that they want to be single for the rest of their lives for real?
yeah.
So I've been since the separation between me and my wife, because we're still legally married.
Mhm.
I haven't looked for anybody else because of everything I have been through.
I see.
Okay,
Yeah.
my first wife decided that other men were more important,
Mm,
and
Yeah.
I've had relationships in between then. But my second wife, drugs, was more important than our marriage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so if it's not one thing, it's another. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do me. And if I
Yeah.
happen to find the one that I'm compatible with the most, that doesn't
Mhm.
have a history, that is
Mhm.
just like me, then
Mhm.
yes,
I
I will
mean,
think about it.
it's sad to think that people want to give up on relationships because they've been through.
Mhm.
And I hope they heal someday. But I think there's somebody for everybody out there. I mean,
I do
but then
too,
again,
Angel.
I've been with my wife forever, so it's like that's why I ask these questions. I'm like, I don't understand why
Mhm.
people And I understand that it's probably hard to jump back on that horse again. But yeah.
Deep
Listen.
View Media is in the house tonight. Welcome, Mr. Work. That's my man. I love Mr. Work.
Watch me
Please
work,
drop his
work, work,
link.
work, work. Sorry.
Work, 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 work. Grammy Cat.
Grammy
Well,
Cat.
So
God.
trauma. Somebody put in there trauma,
Yes,
and
Stephanie Dawson says she's happily single, and then she put traumatic. Yes, she did.
yeah, trauma can play a big role,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
you want to get into another relationship.
Yes.
Yeah. Fly Girl says, I'm single as a Pringle, laughing out loud.
I'm 43 years old, and I'm moving to Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie's a cat. She's got a house in Florida. You know what I mean? So single women out there. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
hey.
She's got a deep,
well,
deep, deep voice. You know.
I
I
think
love you,
He can
Angel.
sing to you like Barry White in the morning times when he brings your coffee.
I think it's the most. I think the most important thing in a relationship or a marriage is passion. You
Passion.
know,
You think
yeah, it's
so?
passion. Yes, I do
Honesty
because
too. Honesty.
Okay, what if you lose that passion?
It's important to keep it. That's a good question. Is it
That's a
you
And
got
there's
very
it?
different types of passion though too. Like
can I
what
be
yes,
people
honest
yes.
with you?
You,
I'm going to share
you,
something honest with you, okay? That I've never
Mhm.
shared with social media because
Oh,
I
be
always want
careful.
people, I know, but I want to answer this question for people actually wondering the answer to that.
Right,
So, my husband's 20 years older than I am, okay?
right.
When I met him, I was this beautiful, skinny little thing, okay? Still
Mhm.
ready to rumble, okay? And he was like having his midlife crisis where he could keep up. But then, now that we're 10 years later, that passion does drift away. The love you
It
can see
does.
is still
yeah.
there,
Yeah,
but
the love is there. Yeah.
you know what I do is I make sure that when he comes home, his clothes are washed, his food is cooked, his kids are
Right.
clean, and then I make sure that when he's asleep, I make sure to wake him up and like spend time with him. I don't get
Mm-hmm.
mad at him when he says, "Oh, I'm just tired" or whatever. Yeah, okay, I'm young. Okay, yeah, that sucks sometimes, but
Mhm.
he is what's important to me. And I think your man has
Mhm.
to know that. And as long as
Yeah.
he knows that, there's your passion. You can just lay there and hug and kiss your man and fall asleep next to each other. And that's passion
Mhm.
too. It's
There
That's
intimacy,
you
passion.
go,
you
Cat. Cat
know?
knows.
Yeah.
Tiffany knows what she's doing. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that you don't let that die out for nothing because it's hard to get back. You got to keep that
It
Yeah.
passion
is,
going. Um, because
and
once you
that's what
lose
I
it,
think is.
you may not recover. So it's
That's
like,
probably what I've never experienced.
yeah.
True
I mean,
passion.
Probably. And
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah,
for that
Eddie.
because I'll tell you what, there was a moment about 6 months ago where I was talking to my best friend and I told her, I said, I don't know if I can do this because I don't know that I can be the person that always has to show the other person that they matter. I don't know if
Right.
I can
Yeah.
be in especially gaining fucking 100 pounds. I'm losing it now, but that's not the point. When
Right.
you spend them, you change your life like I did. I mean, Sharon showed you guys how big of a change there was in me,
Mhm.
and it was huge. You could see the difference. So I give up my life. I give up my everything, my family, everything, you know. And I don't resent him for that because for me, my family should have never walked away because my husband wasn't white. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
That's not a us problem. That's a them problem,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that passion, once that started like slipping, I had to make a conscious decision.
Effort. Yeah.
Yeah, like, am I going to
Mhm.
be the one to take the reins? Because I'll tell you right now, the first 6 years, he took that was him. When I was
Right.
sleeping, it's him who hugged me and kissed my forehead before he went to work. It was him
Mhm.
that came
Mhm.
home and cooked me dinner. And yeah, I cooked for him and stuff, but like if I'm not feeling good, it's him leaving work to take me to doctor's appointment. It's him treating
Right.
my kids like they were his own. It's him
Yep.
doing
Yep.
all of this stuff, you know? It's him
See,
holding
that's
my
how I
hand
feel
and
about Larry. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
But when he got sick, when he was first diagnosed with his renal failure, and then, you know, all this other shit started happening and all these problems in Palestine and, you know, just a lot of stress, man. He was born and raised there. He didn't come here until he was 42, you know, so his
Right.
entire, and he's here alone. We have nobody, we don't have any family here, you know,
You're
except for my
right.
sons. So, or his sons, but they're mine too, you know. And
Right.
so he's really like in this state where he's losing everybody and losing his health and his
Yeah.
body, and like he's getting older, and you know, he feels like he's not enough sometimes. So I thought, you know what? It's my turn now. You know, kind of like when your parents get older and now it's your turn to take care of them, you know?
Hmm.
That's how I started thinking about it with my husband. So yeah, the
Well,
passion
and
can get gone.
yeah,
Good job,
I
Tiffany. Good
agree with
job.
that. The passion can go because after 30 years of being together, I
Yeah.
mean, we've lost a child together. His father has died. Both of my parents have died. He's lost a brother. I've lost a brother. So we've been through a lot together. You know,
Mhm.
our child had cancer. Then we lost our son, and then our other child has been addicted to drugs.
Mm,
You know, not because we were bad parents, but because
no.
he made a choice. He's told me this. I talk to my son.
Mhm.
Okay. I have a
Yeah.
relationship with my son. It's not like we don't talk, you know. But, and this is what I've always said about a marriage. I want to point this out. You know,
Yeah.
people will always say, well, I give 100% and he's only giving 50. No, this is the way I believe everybody should look at it. When you come together in the spirit, you're one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
You're one. You and your wife or husband are one spirit in God's eyes.
yeah.
Not
Amen.
individual people, but one spirit. So you bring to the table 100, 100.
Yep.
Okay, it should always be add up to 100. There's going to be some days you can only bring 50, but he'll bring that other 50 and make it 100. Okay,
There
Yeah.
you go.
and there's
Yeah.
going to be other days he can bring 90 and you can bring 10, or
Yeah.
you can bring 100 and he can bring none,
Yeah.
Yep.
And
because
let me
that's what it is in a marriage.
That's
Yeah.
true. Let me add that communication is key. And people just say that. No,
Yes.
no, it's true. If you don't tell your significant other what you need, as far as compassion, sex, whatever, they're not mind readers. So you got to let them know. You got to verbalize. People don't verbalize enough. That's why
Mm-hmm.
the sex doesn't work. That's the first thing to
Right.
go is the sex and stuff. So
Right.
you gotta work on it just like anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let that
It's
And
the
fire go
that's
out.
funny
yeah.
you say that
Yeah.
because that is exactly what happened. And I had to tell, this is funny. And he would laugh at me, and I would look at him like, listen, motherfucker. Like, I mean, if you, like,
Say it the way he says it. Say it the way he says it.
um, listen, motherfucker, don't fuck
That's
with
right.
me. I fuck you in the ass. I fuck you in the ass.
Tiffany!
But he
Oh, you're like,
really
wait,
means,
what?
but he really means I'll fuck your ass up.
Okay,
One
that
time,
makes sense.
It reminds me of a
listen,
video I watched.
Oh
One
It
God.
time,
reminds
one time I had to tell him because we got cut off by this dude, and mind you, we live in Detroit. Okay, my address is Hamtramck, but we're 4 houses down from fucking Detroit. Okay, in the hood. All right, like I'm not even playing. So, and he and this guy cut him off. You know, this black guy. Not that it matters, but it will in a minute. You guys will laugh. So then. Like this, my husband, he carries this big ass wooden cane at first because, you know, he's new to America, you know? And so he still carries that fucking big ass thing that he carved around, right? And I'm like, what the fuck, man? You're not 80. Come on, dude, you know? Like that's just not cute here. But anyways, so he grabs it and he's like, I'll fucking kill you or whatever, you know, and I'm like, shut up. Shut up. And I start dying laughing because my husband gets out of the car, grabs the pole, and this guy's sitting out the window, like his head hanging out the window. He goes, "Man, I'm going to fuck you in the ass. You keep fuck. I'm going to fuck you in the ass." I'm like, I, I was laughing so.
Oh my God. I would have sat there and just laughed my ass off at him.
And he
I
looked
swear
back
to
at
God,
me and was
Tiffany.
like, he's like, "Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Babe, just shut up. Get back
You
in the
can't say,
car."
you can't say that.
And this guy, the third time my husband says this with the fucking pole, okay? "I'm going to fuck you."
Hey,
This guy
Trunks.
gets in his car and takes the fuck off. He's like,
You know what the scariest thing is? Saying that. In some cases, that will actually get you out of a fight.
yeah.
That will get you.
I'm out of
I
here.
will
Fuck this.
from experience.
What
From
the heck? What do
experience,
you mean?
that will get you out of a fight.
Yeah, I know.
If
That guy
you're
took
not
the
in the
fuck
mood,
off.
if you're not in the mood to fighting somebody, you just say those words to them, and the fight won't happen.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure. Fuck you, yes, us.
They'll take off
It was
running.
so. Listen,
Any,
this
yeah,
was 6 years ago, and we still laugh. I remember telling Indie Mom that story. We were fucking dying, man. Oh my
How tall is
God.
your husband? How tall is your husband?
My husband, he's like 5'7".
oh,
Okay, so
okay.
imagine a 300-pound, 6'6" dude saying that to you.
Oh my God.
A fight's about to happen, and a
Oh,
6'6",
hell no.
300-pound plus dude saying that to you. No, that's not happening tonight. I'm gone.
I'll be like, never mind what I said. I'm out of here. I don't want to fight you.
No, but back to the statement. I think you made, Tiffany, about your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
my dad has given me his house because his health is failing him.
Oh.
So I was on the phone with him one day, and I'm like, I hate it up here, right? I'm from Florida, born and raised, and my family's down there, and I was on the phone with him, and he knows that where I go, my mother goes, and him and my mom don't see eye to eye. Living underneath the same roof together. Oh, the demon laughing me. Sorry. I'm like, I'm a mama's boy. My mother comes
Yeah.
first. And
Amen.
you're my dad. So if we are to coexist, we're going to coexist.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to coexist under the same roof.
Yeah.
So I can take care of both of them when the time comes.
Right.
So, because my dad's having heart problems and liver problems and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Years of abuse of certain things eventually catches up to you later on in life.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
So,
hey, my bad. Cherokee girl, you keep your head up, girl.
Always, Cherokee.
I'm gonna send some positive vibes your way, Cherokee girl.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Cherokee.
I love Cherokee. That's my girl right there.
That's going to be difficult. You go 30 years with somebody, and
man, I couldn't. I had the thought of it. Just kind of, it gives me chills, man. I mean,
yes.
I've been together with since I was 16, 17 years old, and we've grown together. I mean, it's like my whole life, and half of that, she's been taking care of me. So, what I mean? It's like she's my love, my life, my everything. You know what I mean? So
I will tell you this, Cherokee girl. I will tell you this. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she never moved on. But she said if it were to happen, it would happen. But she never moved on from my grandfather. When he passed, she stayed single for the rest of her life. But I was living with her, and I'm like, Grandma, why didn't you ever move on? She's like, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Oh wow.
So,
She's right though.
but yeah, she was happy, when she passed. She had family. That's all that mattered, So positive vibes your way, Cherokee girl.
Yes, I'm
Absolutely.
so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I would do. Like I tell my husband all the time because when they told him that he's at a stage 4 renal failure and we got to start, testing to see who matches him and whatever. It's like I can't imagine my life without him. So you are such a strong woman, and I know that we do. I think that's insensitive for me to say, so I'm sorry for even saying that. I'm stuck my foot in my mouth because
No, it's something that people. That's why it's important that you say that you talk about stuff like that, because you're actually telling people, listen, value the person next to you,
yeah,
because there's
yeah,
people that lose, their significant other to sickness or to whatever else, but just
yeah,
just appreciate, you know what I mean, the person
yeah.
next to you.
And if you love, like, if it's worth it, because I'm not saying that you just have to stay with someone forever because you're
Yeah.
married to them. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Trust me when I tell you, if there gets to a point where I know it's just not meant to be, you can
Hmm.
love somebody and let them go.
That's
And,
true. That's facts.
you
That's
know,
fact. Hmm.
and I have never stopped being in love with my husband. I have been in love with, I remember the first moment I fell in love with him, and he remembered it too. And I'm not going to go there now, but I remember the first second that I knew I loved him because we weren't supposed to be in love. It was just supposed to be like an agreement, like,
Right.
okay, we're going to get married. I'm going to get this out of it. You're going to get that out of it. We're going to live together, whatever, for like stability, like an arranged
Yeah.
marriage. It was a
Yeah.
real marriage, but arranged,
Hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't expect to get love out of
But
it. He just
passion can
Well,
come from that. Passion and love can grow.
passion
absolutely.
grew
Larry
instantly.
and I were really good friends before we became lovers.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were friends for a year and a half, before we ever became lovers. So I was
Yeah.
single.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
amazing.
love is not predetermined. You don't know who you're gonna fall in love with. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Amen.
It, God blesses you with that, that significant other, but you don't know who you actually fall in love with. It just happens, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
And he looked at me and he was like, "What's different?" And I told him, "Because I love you." Like that's everything changes when you feel that. You can have
yeah.
sex, you can kiss, you can do all that stuff, but it's not the same when the person's eyes that you look in is connected. And
Hmm.
I always tell people, he is not my heart, he is my soul. My children are
Right,
my heart.
right,
My
right.
children are my heart, my mother, my father, my husband, he is my soul. He
Yeah.
is the definition of why I breathe. You know, my kids are going to move on one day. My kids are going to, get married and have their soulmates, inshallah,
Right.
with,
Uh-huh.
they're going to, yeah, but me, this is who I choose and I will choose
Hmm.
him every day. And I
He's a
would.
lucky man. He's a lucky
It,
man, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
don't think he realizes that sometimes, but it's worth it to me. I would
You got to
fight
remind him.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sometimes you
do.
got. Yeah. Sometimes you got to be like, because my wife is like that. She's very blunt and she's right to the point. Sometimes you got men who need to be reminded of certain things. So, yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
keep that up. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind that you have to remind him some things.
Right.
Yeah.
No, earlier,
Like,
earlier I was like, I love you, babe. I kissed him on his nose and I said, I love you. When I took a break for a minute, I went upstairs and put on mute. And he was like, Inshallah. No, you love me too? And he's like, Yes, I love you too. But you don't have to say it 17 times a day. And I'm like, yes, I do. I could go outside and die. And
yeah.
he's like, Stop
Well,
saying that.
well, I've always felt if I said I love you to my wife, I gotta hear it as she walks away. If she doesn't hear, if she doesn't say it,
Mr.
I don't.
Pianos.
I feel weird as hell. I'm like I'm chasing it.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me?
Interesting.
Was the TV on too loud? Did you not hear what I said?
Right.
The TV.
See, I can't wait. I cannot wait to find what Angel has, what you have, Tiffany,
Mm-hmm.
and what Honeybees
Yeah.
has.
You'll
Baby,
get it.
you're
I mean,
gonna find it.
You
you'll
You're
get it.
will.
gonna find it.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll find
I
you.
don't
You
know. My
will.
But
clock's
even,
ticking. I'm
Sometimes
40. I'm
that's what
43
I was
right
going to
now.
say,
So
Angel.
That's when I
Sometimes,
married my husband. When he was 43, I was 24.
Oh
and
wow,
sometimes it
really?
comes out of nowhere. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere, Eddie. So
yeah.
Yeah.
just never.
that's another reason why I'm moving back home, because I'm
Yeah.
from the South and I love my, believe it or not, my taste in women. I love Spanish and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
If I can get the if I can get the mixture of both, I'll be happy.
Marcy,
But
you got a cousin?
I got a lot of beautiful cousins. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
When you,
so
when Eddie,
You're
when
from,
you,
you
no,
said you're from Miami. You're in Miami right now?
no,
well,
I'm going to Central Florida, which
Oh,
is
you're
just
yeah,
going
he's
to
moving
Central
soon.
Florida.
yeah,
Gotcha.
just
All right.
just north of Orlando.
Oh,
Mhm.
gotcha. Okay.
She would have to
Yeah. Well,
handle the country.
when
Okay. Your cousins are.
when you least suspect it, Eddie, your watch is gonna find you. I
So
think that that
you know what's wild, Angel, right? What's
yeah.
wild? You know, let the panel know, let people in chat know. Um, so growing up was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people get childhood, they get to have a childhood, experience childhood. I was
Mm-hmm.
a man at
Mhm.
9 years old.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've been a man my whole life. And I didn't have a father to teach me this is what you need to look for in a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
This is how you treat a woman. I always thought you be the breadwinner,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you financially support it, not support it, but support her. And I did that.
I get what you're saying.
You
Yeah.
know, I'd go to work,
Mhm.
bust my ass every day. I didn't know what to look for. I didn't know
Right.
what to expect out of my better half.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to work, come home, cook and clean, you know,
Mhm.
thinking I'm doing the right thing. You
Right.
know, I was serving my woman hand and foot, going to work. Like she never cooked, never cleaned. I did all that. I did everything, you
Mm.
know.
Wow.
And I'm like, and I'm hearing these stories from women saying that, you know, they put in 100%. You know, Tiffany saying that she would make sure her husband had food on the table when he got out of work.
Mm-hmm.
I never had that.
Yeah, you never have that.
Never experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I worked too many hours, I got bitched at for it.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
No.
Yeah.
I would
She didn't
work
value you. She didn't
14
value
to
you, bro.
16 hours a day trying to keep the roof over our head.
Yeah, she
Well,
didn't value you. Yeah, that's the
yeah,
word.
I've never been valued.
Mm-hmm.
So since I've started my journey, you know, and I started YouTube and talking about mental health and hearing other people's stories, I'm like, man, what's lacked in my life is value.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Mhm.
You're gonna
To
make
be
me
wanted.
cry.
Listen, we're human. We all want to be wanted by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I see it, Eddie. I think it's moved to Florida and all that. I'm telling you, you're gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
me one day, Angel, you were right. I'm gonna hear those words.
You're
So
you're gonna come home one day and you're gonna know without a doubt
yep.
that this is the woman for me because that bitch is gonna be in the kitchen cooking. I'm just I am serious. I am serious. Women that love you, Eddie, and value you will want to take care of you.
Yep.
And that is what you are missing. You know, valuing, caring, and
Check your
sharing.
back chat real quick, bees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, bud. Oh, okay. I got you, girl. I got you. Love you.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I don't want to just leave, but I have some stuff to do. So I'll
I
be.
Hey,
got
nice
you,
to,
babe.
nice to
I'll
meet
come
you.
back. I'll come back. I just got to take care of some stuff.
Well, I'm just gonna get off of here. I've been on like almost 2 hours. I usually go about two, so we'll be up for a few more minutes and then I'll be out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
girl?
worries. I'll still be in the chat back and forth. I just got to make sure I got some stuff straightened out.
You need some
Okay, baby.
assistance, young lady?
Go take-
I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Neanderthal will
I'll be
come
here
to
though. Thank you.
Love you, girl. Love you,
Love you
girl.
too. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Nice
baby.
to meet you.
I wanna say something to you, if that's okay, Eddie.
Go
You,
ahead.
I probably shouldn't say this being married, but I'm gonna say this. You are gonna find a woman
Mhm.
that wakes up in the morning and that values you so much that when you come home at night, they're not going to be able to go away from you. And
Mhm.
if you work extra hours, they're going to love on you more because of that hard work that you just gave them. And maybe not all women know how to cook, especially in this fucking generation, but and a
Mhm.
lot of them, are not raised like we were raised. This generation's a little bit different, and I got lucky with my mom, but most of my friends, their moms were shit too, like they weren't taught like I was taught, so
Yep.
you might not find someone that's going to cook everything, but you
I
bet
don't
your
care if she
ass,
knows how to cook or not, because I can cook.
yeah, but you bet your ass you'll have food. It
But
doesn't
to
matter where
have
the fuck it comes from.
in there enjoying it with you,
Yeah.
Yes.
time out to
And
cut up.
you will feel it. Trust me, you
Yeah.
will feel it.
Yeah.
When a woman loves you, you will not only feel it when you walk in your home, but you will feel it when you lay in that bed, when you touch her and when she touches you. And you will find that. You will.
Yep.
You are a
Yeah.
beautiful man. You do not lack that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't think that this is something on you. It's not. This is God's plan to teach you because you just said that when you were raised, you didn't have the proper, you know, parents to show you. You didn't have, an adequate example, of what a woman and a man should be to one another. But now you do. Now you do.
Yeah.
You have that experience. You've made your mistakes, they've made theirs, but you've learned, you've grown. There is nothing looking at you that you don't have that every woman with a sane mind would
Mhm.
want. But
Yeah.
don't blame yourself because this generation of women, my age women, are not good. There's a very small percentage of them fighting for most of them are on the street and not doing what they're supposed to do. And that's including me. I was lucky to meet my husband and get a happy ending. If it wasn't for him, I'd still be on the street. So,
I don't know where I would be. I'm just
yeah,
gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I don't know
Same
where I
here.
would.
Same here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Before,
you will
before,
find that. You will find
now,
that.
now,
And
now, hopefully they'll accept a broken person now.
Hey, that comes
you are
along with the
not
territory.
broken.
Hey,
You are
we
not
all we're
broken.
not perfect.
I'm
You're not
physically
broken.
broken.
You're dented. You're dented. You're not
I'm,
broken. Just a little
I'm
dent.
dented.
You
You're
have a
not.
few, you're not broken.
Slightly dented.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I didn't look at well, I take that back. When I met Larry, I was single. I had been through, a divorce and had two children under the age 3 and under. And I was 19, 20 years old. I was broken. I'd just been in a 6-year relationship. And I didn't want a man as far as I could throw him. I didn't care nothing about a relationship, okay? Far from it. If you talked about anything like that, I didn't want it. And then Larry came into my life as a friend, and we were friends for a long time, before it ever became, intimate. And even before that, he had a friendship, a caring for me and my children that I noticed was very different from any other, even the real father, you know.
Yeah.
And and Larry has been, my children's dad. I just want to answer Honey Bun real quick. She asked me what's going on in the neighborhood with drones or eagles. Really, nothing much is going on with drones or eagles. He came on today. I thought it was quite interesting. He came on today. Then he had to end the live abruptly because he had an emergency. Then he came back live and told us what the emergency was. And thank God nobody was hurt. I just want to say that, I go after the dude or whatever because of what he does, but I don't want any harm to ever come to anyone's family,
Yeah.
including
You're a classy lady,
and,
baby.
and including him. I mean, that's just that's how I feel in my heart. I don't want no harm to come to anybody. So I was concerned when I heard that there was an emergency. And I was glad to see him come back on and say that everything was fine. Um, and he also brought up Brittany and Brian, who he helped, you know, somehow, some way get them in touch with people in Virginia, and they had beds, and so they left Kensington, went to rehab in Virginia, and that's where they are now, and they're doing really good. So that's what's going on in the neighborhood. He has
That's
not talked
actually
about
really
it,
good.
Yeah.
huh?
That's
Huh?
actually
Yeah,
really good for
it
you to
is
say,
really good.
honeybees. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
respect you so much.
She's a class. She's
You
a class
know,
act for sure. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
like
listen.
you speak the
Let,
positive too.
let me say before I leave, honeybees, thank you for speaking to me earlier today. It was,
you're welcome.
very very nice of you. I'm getting to see a side of you that I didn't see before. So I'm really appreciative of it. And as for the young lady that just left, she has a really, really good soul, doesn't she? Has a good
Doesn't
soul.
she?
Uh, just like Eddie. Eddie, my brother, I love you, man. And I
Yeah,
wish
I'm
Hmm.
you
gonna
the best.
call you after I get off panel, Angel.
Absolutely, yeah. I want to find out about that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I've been a little bit worried. I was talking to actually honeybees about it earlier, but yeah. So anyway, good night, everyone. God bless.
Good
Thank you,
night, Angel. God
honeybees,
bless
for
you,
having me.
brother.
God bless the chat, and I enjoy myself like I always do here. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you for coming. I always, and thank you, Tiff, for coming if you're listening. Love you, girl. Thank you for coming up and telling and giving of yourself and your time, and I appreciate that. I really do. Um,
Brad Little Me has it. Tiffany has a channel.
Tiffany does have a channel. It's called Rebecca. Do you have that channel? Um, Rebecca's gonna know it.
Yeah, I was in when I I was in Discord earlier, right? And no one came in, so I just went on YouTube and forgot I was in Discord.
Oh,
So I come up on panel, right? And all of a sudden people started talking in my Discord. And
good
it's
night, honey bun. We're having a birthday bash tomorrow, so make sure you're here, sweetheart. 8 o'clock. Birthday
so
bash.
this channel.
Yes, I'm gonna be turning 51 tomorrow.
So what I'll do is I'll come in at 8 o'clock, sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you
Because
so much.
you know I do my lives at 8:30. So
Yes.
but Bratty Little Me happened to be in Discord, and I said, "Hey, come over to Honeybees."
Oh, that's
You
great.
know, so I
I hope
dropped your link to her.
I hope she's had fun and
Yeah,
enjoyed herself.
she loved it. She said it was
Good.
serious and funny at the same time, and she
Yes.
enjoyed it.
Yes. I am very serious, but I do have my side of me, and I love interacting with all of you guys. This is a
Red
new thing
Rooster,
for me.
Red
I love
Rooster,
Red Rooster, right? Tell
Katie.
Eddie why you deserve a chance with him dating live.
Uh,
Oh goodness. Oh, you're so so welcome, Brady, and I'm so glad you came. I hope you come back. I hope you subscribe to. I have 2 channels, Honeybees Homestead, and then there's Makeup with Tiffany. That's her channel right there, Eddie. And so, but anyway, I want to thank you, Eddie, for coming up. I want to say goodbye to everybody and thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for your love. I hope everybody comes tomorrow for my birthday just to be here. Just to be here. I just want you all here. So I love you, and Honeybees out.